Oh Lord Jamar. Oh Lord Jamar. You just sold out. Here you go crawling back to Vladtv. It's all over. It's all over. Godfrey just ate you up and called you basically fraud Jamar. And you was talking about how Vlad had dissed Minister Farrakhan and you weren't gonna do this and you did all that. But then after your flat earth remarks and after how you pretty much the way you talked about Kamala Harris and you couldn't see a woman being president, all that. A lot of things started to come out that just didn't paint you to be so as righteous as you portrayed to be. Your 5% basically is a 2.5 reject. Jive Turkey up there all on Vlad, all crying, all please take me back, man. I need some ratings because I can't do it alone. I'm not really with Godfrey. I really don't want to be alone. This turkey just played himself out bad. Now, Vlad only gets a peep from me. Depends on who's on the show. Depends on what the topic. However, by and large, when Godfrey and Jamar left there, I stopped messing with Vlad. And then I saw his angle. Because I look at him as an industry plant, just like I look at Fat Joe and others. And I'm not afraid to call those turkeys out. Because, everybody goes on Vlad's show. Especially Black always ends up with some kind of case or something. There was somebody I can't even think of recently that had some interview on there. Stuff went down. He's the most unenlightened, broke version of a double junior whopper, broke version of Geraldo Rivera, broke so-called journalist who acts like he just discovered some stuff. And nobody didn't ever recall the DJ show he played at. He makes DJ Khaled look legit. And we know he fraudulent too, musically. But these turkeys line up, tell their business, and they get hit with stuff. And then he goes on about all this. And he's like unknowledgeable about it, the topics. He always got something to say, be about Michael Jackson. He has some stuff about R. Kelly. He has some stuff about this, that. But he is like the most misinformed. And he always puts himself in the third person, second, first person, talks all over his guests, got all that to say. And he's just another vulture as far as I'm concerned with the culture. But these turkeys line up because he must pay good and they can't wait to grin for him. And I give Godfrey props for standing on code and ethics. Leave that turkey alone. You know how it's going to end. Look, I watch these shows, and my biggest, besides from the fact that cats always end up with cases or something go down, he don't know what he talking about. He get interviews with people. He doesn't get the information correct, and it's half-hearted, and it's so like it's cut, spliced, and edited that it makes no sense. So I'm like, what are you interviewing? What is your protocol for being an interviewer? Because you're one of the worst I ever saw. Then again, most people nowadays who interview don't ask the questions of the opponent. They don't stick to the script. And they're so quick to just get some tidbits and not even good tidbits at that. So, but Lord Jamar sold out though. He running back to the Vlad plantation. He sold out and he needs some clicks and views. And I guess he'll sit there, Back then when they worked together, there were some really good interviews he had and everything like that. But when he called Vlad out, and Godfrey did too, and then I saw how Vlad was acting, and then everything came as it did. I was like, yeah, leave that cat alone. Don't go nowhere near him. Don't. And I don't. But I see Jamar up there all sniffling and all happy to be back up under him. So, well, good luck. Because nobody's going to watch your whack solo show because you sold yourself out. And it's just a shame, too. Sometimes you got to stand on character and stand on principle. And a lot of these turkeys don't have it. So, anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about Lord Jamar. Or they calling him on these streets Fraud Jamar. So, you let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.